Welcome back. It's SlimeXGG, and we're gonna get into some crazy today. We're gonna go over UFOs, the government, movies, all in total. Hide your kids, hide your wives. It's gonna get crazy. Today is Disclosure Day. Let's go. You know what's crazy? Right here, I saw this last night, which is why I'm doing this video in the first place, because too much crazy that's been happening. Enough of that. Let's go to the next video.
Office, 3 or 4 pilots. These are not people that make up stories. They said, all I know, sir, is there was a round object that was going 4 times faster than my F-22, which is a very fast plane. And it wasn't, it shouldn't have been. It was round, sir. They have seen, 4 or 5 guys I've interviewed, solid people, great pilots for the U.S. Air Force, etc. They've seen things that they cannot explain.
Everybody hearing this coming from Trump should be looking like this lady right now. You should be in shock, because this is coming from the most powerful person in the world. He's telling you literally that there are round objects flying out there. There are officials that he's met with who have verified that these UFOs do exist, and there are special types of aliens in them, which he described as being like the Nordic, the white Nordic race from Agartha. Like, it's not a joke, it's not just a meme. The Gen Alpha kids know what's actually going on.
I think he was referring to these people, 2 white chicks. Oh, I know, it's a stretch. It kind of makes me want to laugh because I actually don't believe in this type of stuff, but we'll find out. Oh my goodness. So these are the Nordics that he was referring to. This reminds me of this movie, Disclosure Day. It just came out.
Government has told you and others, I guess, that there is a form of alien life and machinery which maybe brought this living creature here that interacted in some form with people?
Yeah, they have, and they've. It's pretty wild. I know, but I'm just telling you, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd take a lie to you. You won't put me on a polygraph, I'll take it. But this is what the guy told me. I mean, I've had a very high-ranking naval official describe. I've talked about this before. Underwater craft, something big as a football field, moving at over 200 miles an hour. And there's no fish in the ocean that would do that. We don't even have a sub that'll probably do 40 miles an hour under the.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's been interacting with humans. Like, in what way? Are they, I don't even know how I can say this. Are they editing the humans? Are they just picking them up like Resident Alien? I've never seen that show. This show's actually really good. It's a really good show. I was watching this and I'm actually surprised how funny it is. Aztec, Grays, Aztec, whatever the one in the middle is called. This is absolutely crazy. Do y'all believe in this? I'm actually believing in this stuff. Like, I've seen this stuff almost my entire life. Like, weird stuff in the sky, and I believed it when they were like, oh, it's just a ball of gas. What? And I believed it. I feel dumb now because with all this coming out, man, I could have made bank selling my stuff, selling my videos that I took with my little iPhone 6.
This is the 13th scientist who has passed away behind the recent deaths of scientists. 29-year-old Joshua LeBlanc was not just any NASA engineer. He worked on nuclear propulsion systems, one of the most sensitive areas in aerospace. Police say his body burned beyond recognition, and police confirmed his identity 3 days later after the body was transported to the Alabama Department of Forensic Science. At the time, his family said they feared he had been abducted and that he had left his phone and wallet in his home at the time of the disappearance. Why are all these scientists leaving their phones behind when they leave? So since he didn't have his phone, police tracked LeBlanc down using data from his Tesla Sentry mode and found that his vehicle sat at the airport in Huntsville for hours on the morning of his passing. His family said his trip west was not part of his plan for the day, and that uncharacteristically he was not communicating with them. Officials are currently treating the incident as a traffic-related accident, and there is no confirmed evidence of foul play.
A traffic-related incident? Why this is like the second case of a Tesla blowing up and lighting on fire. The first one was in front of, guess what? The Trump building in New York. I don't know what it's called, but isn't there a user agreement in the Tesla that the police are able to track you now? Is this all in new vehicles?
One of the biggest non-nuclear bombs on Lebanon. But of course you haven't heard about that because you're too busy distracted by the World Cup. Or the Western media is hiding this news from you. If this attack happened on Western soil by a foreign entity, all hell will break loose. But since the perpetrator is Israel and the victim is an Arab country, then it's just business as usual. And the reason why the Western media turns a blind eye to these atrocities is because Israel owns and controls the media. For them, there is no accountability. They can commit the most heinous of crimes and get away with it, just because they're signing the paycheck of those news outlets. What a disgrace. When money and power are more important than the truth and justice, then you should know that we are living in a corrupt world.
Hide your kids and hide your wives. This is not a joke. I was wondering why major news outlets aren't covering everything that's happening. Y'all better unsubscribe from Disney Plus, Hulu, all of that. Netflix too. Okay, Netflix, it's gone pretty expensive already, and I'm keeping my HBO Max though, but I really hope they're not owned by Israel. I feel like everything nowadays is like, is my Dr. Pepper owned by Israel? Like, what?
Flies across the base, across the flight line, and as it flies to me, a triangle manifests around the light. I can't tell you if it's active camouflage. I can't tell you if it appeared around the light, but I can tell you that it was a white light and then it was a triangle. It stopped about 100 feet in front of me and approximately 100 feet above me. My telephone got extremely hot, completely froze, dead. I remember how thick it was. It was between 1 to 2 stories thick, equilateral triangle. I could never see the top of it, and the edges were 90 degrees. There were 4 lights in total, 1 light on each corner, and a larger light in the center, 2 to 3 times the size of the corner lights. But what was really odd was the outside. The best way to describe it is like looking at a James Webb telescope picture where you have the colors and then the black background. So the craft itself, the light then flies across.
Believe him? He got them crazy eyes. He got them eyes where he's seeing things. You know, the ones like crazy eyes, the Wendy William eyes. Oh my goodness. This is the type of stuff I used to see a lot back then, and they would make it up as is, oh, it's just a ball of gas. What type of ball of gas is this stuff? It has precise direction. A ball of gas, which is, wouldn't it like
UFO files, like this one in Kazakhstan, a mysterious object lighting up the night sky. Other videos showing pulsing balls of light flying erratically and seeming to defy laws of physics. Some even appearing to fly in formations. Part of the Pentagon's release of more than 50 declassified videos and first-hand accounts following President Trump's directive to release government UFO files.
Very bright particles or fragments or something.
The files include audio of astronauts decades ago describing mysterious bright lights and particles.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of big ones on my window there. Just bright. Looks like the 4th of July out Ron's window.
And this report from last year. In an encounter that lasted over an hour, a U.S. intelligence officer reported oval-shaped orange orbs coming within 10 feet of a U.S. helicopter, splitting in two and speeding away, leaving military and intelligence professionals speechless. Other videos may have an explanation. Here, a U.S. F-16 fighter jet shoots down an object. Tonight, newly released UFO files like this.
Y'all. Decades, so they knew that existed long before we just found out. Decades, this is like over 10 years ago. This is more, why are they just releasing this now? Man, I wasn't even born yet decades ago. These are the types of ships that exist, that are known apparently. I don't know if any of this is real, but honestly, I don't even know if anything's real with AI just barely coming out. Everything seems deceitful. Nothing seems real anymore, and it takes a certain type of discernment to know if these things are even true. That's crazy. It's always for some reason in the middle of nowhere. The camera quality is always bad. It makes sense now because that guy just talked about his phone heating up and just stopping for some reason. So maybe that's probably why all of these videos are such low quality for majority of the time, because their phones are blowing up. Like, this is alien technology. They're like, you're not taking a video of this. I don't care if you have the latest Samsung or iPhone 17 Plus Pro Max. Like, destroy that. They're going to destroy it. Like, it's crazy.
Down an American Apache helicopter over the strait so they can force the United States to fight their battles for them. So Trump came out and said Iran shot down this helicopter, but in every single one of the reports it talks about how it's still under investigation and they actually don't know who shot it down. And then at the exact same time, Iran comes out and says, hey, that wasn't us. We didn't shoot that thing down. But for some reason, Iran's still getting blamed for it. Why would Iran deny shooting down an American helicopter? Why would they not brag about that like they have everything else? Historically, every part of this battle, every time Iran has seen success and won a battle, they have publicly talked about it. They are not running from the war. They are not hiding from the war. Even the people in the street are saying they don't want a ceasefire. This is Israel's doing, just like they did with the USS Liberty. And on top of it, Israel just got busted planting listening devices all around the White House. Israel has done this countless times in the past, and worse. Guys, look up the Lavon affair. They planted bombs all across American bases.
I bet. I'm so serious. Like, what? What y'all talking about? No. This reminds me of the movie Don't Look Up. It's right here if I want to see it. It's on Netflix. I think it's probably still out on. But I saw this, and this is everything that's happening right now. Everything that's happening. Y'all need to watch this movie. It's gonna blow your mind. I made fun of it back in 2021. We might be living in the end. Is this Revelation? Y'all believe in that?
Bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is? We're in the middle of the ocean. On a ferry. Nothing around. Look.
Let's go back to those ships again, because this reminds me of what I saw last night. This is crazy. Like, for some reason, the color purple, orange, yellow, flickering lights, balls of lights have been persistent all around the world. Upload a picture of what y'all have been seeing. Let me know if this has been happening, y'all. But I have to go now. Till next week.